What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Twisted Souls official YouTube channel. I am Adam, the guitarist and the owner of the YouTube channel of Twisted Souls. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to sort of do like a bluesy style, like thing. Sort of just like a mess about, but it's because I've been listening to a lot of like Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff lately, and I've been trying to figure out their style, and I've sort of got a bit more familiar with it. But basically, there's not even three. There's two chords that you realistically are wanting to use. So I would probably say it's just, which is your finger on. If we were to do it normally, just up here, first finger on the first fret of the high E string, and your third finger on the third note, or third fret, I should say, of the A string. And then you can just play that anywhere, because you can just go just like that. You can do it on different strings, like you can move forward a set, like that. That's about it, really. But then you want to play an A chord, which you can either do with three fingers. So all three fingers are on the second fret on the fourth, third, and second strings, and it sounds like this. And you can add a little bit of vibrato into it if you want as well. But the way I do it is just one finger across three strings like that. It just makes it easier and quicker when you're playing. But yeah, that's basically all the chords you need. There'll be some pictures up when I edit it, just to show you the chords that you do need. And you do want to be on the rhythm setting, which is up, because that way is your treble, that way is your rhythm. So there's a little bit of a sound difference, and realistically, if you do have any guitars with single coil pickups, do use these, because these do provide the best sound. So yeah, they do provide decent sound compared to like humbuckers or P90s or double stack single coils. If you do have a double stack single coiled guitar, see if the volume or tone knob pops out to make it into just a single coil pickup, because I was at my granddad's recently and he's been telling me about like single coils and how you can just pull them out, and I mean, I already knew it before, but he's just been explaining a bit more further to me that you can just pull out one of the things on a couple of his guitars that have double stacked single coils, just so you can make it into a single coil to make it a bit more cleaner. Basically, what rig I use is a Fender Mustang LT25. They cost about 150 quid, so if you don't have that type of budget right now and you just wanted to have, like, if you just got a cheap amp, that's fine. Just make sure to keep it on the clean setting instead of the big loud boom setting. I don't remember what it's called, but whatever. But yeah, basically what you want to do, you're going to keep it on the clean setting, or if you do have a Fender Mustang, use the Fender Clean and have a decent bit of volume. I have my gain, my volume, my treble, my bass pretty much turned up to full. And my master volume is how I control the sound, because my mum gets quite annoyed. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into how to do this. But yeah, first of all, just do make sure you have your amp to a decently low volume so you don't wind up your neighbours or your parents or whatever. And if you do need to keep coming back on the video just to learn like the chords, because you might not even be taking away like the rhythm riff style of things. You might just be taking away like some chords that you want to learn, which is completely fine. I will upload a chord video of every chord I know, which is decent amount, but not many, because I'm not the one for learning on guitar, really. I just do whatever. My knee keeps getting in the way. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Right, well, we are with our guitar now, and basically where you want to play is from the 5th fret to about the 9th. Just that's the range you want. So from here to here, just count up from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, which is the start point, and then count a couple more, and then this is the end point. Right, now we've got all that rubbish out of the way, I'm going to just show you a couple of things about doing a blues riff, sort of. So basically what you want to do, you want to start on the anywhere between the 5th and that's the 3rd, the 5th and the 9th fret on your, why can't I remember this, on your 4th string. I'm just going to name them with numbers because I can't be bothered remembering the letters, because I can't, I'm just stupid. But yeah, basically what you want to do, you want to start on anywhere really, just, yeah, so basically what you want to do is start somewhere on the 4th string between the 5th and the 9th fret. I did not tap on those at all, but anyway. So then what you want to do is you want to place one finger on a note like this, and then you just want to put your 3rd finger on a note in like 2, well, basically it goes like, you want to go like, so then you skip a fret, and then you go on to, you put your 3rd finger on the fret after, and then just do that like that, and then just copy that onto the 3rd string anywhere you feel is nice and sounds good, like this. So it goes like this for now. So then what you want to do, that's the next part I'm going to teach, is the 3rd finger that you add on the whatever fret, you want to lift that off and just keep your 1st finger on the 3rd string, so you get that noise. So it goes like, and you can mess about with it. I'm just showing like a basic one. And then this note, which is also a note that I didn't tell you about, is basically the A, but instead of it being the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string, it's the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. So instead of, you get, it's a little bit different because it's got, instead of, it's just like that. But yeah, basically what you're going to do, you want to go like, and just put your finger flat from this note. You want to just flatten your fingers so you can just go like that and strum the 3 strings. No other strings, because it just sounds like a bit, I mean it does sound pretty decent, but I'll just stick to the original 3 string. And then, I don't know, I mean, you can go like that, and then, you know, I don't know, you can just mix it up. But the thing is, you need to make sure it's on like a good sound, because you don't want to sound like, you don't want to have it on metal tone and be playing like, you don't want to be playing that on a metal tone, because it will sound like balls. But yeah, after this you can just go, something like that, which what you do, so you do the normal shit, and then you go like, so you get the third finger back on, and you hold down the second string with your third finger as well, and then you pull back, just like that, to make like the double string sound like this, but you want to bend it. So then, what you want to do, oops, I've just swiveled my chair. Oh wait, I can just do that, that's good. Then what you want to do after that, so if you've gone, you want to go do the, but you want to do it backwards, so it's like, so what you want to do, you want to go like that, so you go first finger, you want to strum it once, and then just put a finger down like that, that's called a hammer-on, and that just means you pluck it once. Instead of doing that, you just go, instead of doing strumming it twice, you just strum it once, and it just sort of carries on. And then what you want to do, you want to go onto the fourth string, and you want to get your third finger ready. That sounded cringe, but okay. You're going to get your third finger, and you're going to go like this. So basically what you want to do, you want to strum on the fourth string with your third finger on the string, and then you want to take your third finger off, and you want to go like this. But you don't have to do it for too long, I just want to do it as a demonstration. And then what you want to do you remember the chord earlier that I was talking about? I don't remember the name of it. I'm really not good at remembering stuff, but you just go. So basically the full thing is balls. It's not. I got the end bit, I butchered the end bit, but it sounds something like that. And then you can keep going from there, and then you can go down. Oh yeah, another thing. If you want to sound a little bit like Stevie Ray Vaughan, what you want to do is you want to do this. It's sort of like hammering on and pulling off at the same time. If you don't know what those are, hammering on is just strumming one note, and then just putting another finger on a different fret that's higher up than the original finger that you had on. So like this. But what you want to do, you want to do it repeatedly, but only strum once, so it sounds like this. And a pull off is where you grab the string, you sort of bend it a little bit, and then you just pull off, making a little bit of a sound just to carry on that note. But since your first finger is really planted down, it's not going to make a bending. And you'll eventually adapt to that. But yeah, after that, what you want to do, you can just carry it on. Like, you know, you can just go. Or something like that. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I mean, I know I am genuinely the worst at doing tutorials. I've never done one before, but I was really bored. I was like, why not teach some people how to do like a blues riff in case they don't know? Just because, I mean, playing blues right now for me is one of the best things, because it just... it just feels so nice just to like play not fast, because I can't barely play fast. I fumble playing fast every time, so it just feels nice to, you know, just take a vibe. And yeah, it just feels better than playing fast, because playing fast is good, but it tires out your hand. So I just like playing blues right now. I think currently is better than like shredding, because shredding's hard, and honestly, playing notes slower and bringing out their real potential, like. Yeah, personally, I just think it sounds better. I did butcher that really bad. I'm very known to butcher, but you know, I think yeah, blues is probably one of the nicest things to play, just to get your fingers used to the guitar as well, especially if you're new, because your fingers are definitely going to hurt at the start, and you're not trying to shred. Just don't get overloaded with shredding, because I did for the first like 4 years of practicing, and you know, it didn't work. So I kind of just wasted a bunch of time trying to shred, but you know, it didn't work. So yeah, I'm gonna push my thing out a little bit so you can see my face, and so I can see my face. But yeah, if this video was helpful, please do drop it a like, and please do subscribe to Twisted Souls. We are quite a small band at the minute. We got one song that I will try and make a tutorial on, but I'll have to figure out how to like write down a bunch of tabs at the bottom, because I know a lot of people enjoy and find it easier to do tabs than just this is one what you play. Yeah, so basically that's what I'll try and do, if it makes it any easier for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you've had fun, hopefully you've learned something. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a bad video, because, you know, I don't do much teaching people and things. But, you know, stay rocking, stay, yeah, just keep at the guitar if you are new. It's quite hard to stay at it, but you've got to stay at it, or else you're not going to improve. But yeah, anyways, that's me. That is something that I just don't know. But anyways, I will see you lot in the next one. By the way, our next song we are going to be releasing hopefully soon enough, when band practice starts back up again after the summer. But yeah, we hope to release a song very soon. We're going to crush records with this song, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully you've learned something today, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah.